I just got done vacuuming and realized that I remembered a couple things I forgot that I thought was important to mention. So I guess this is part two. All right, yeah, winning tactics. Get out of the cities. Okay, most of these gang stalkers are criminals. That's how they were lured into it, either a payoff or ratting someone out or, whatever. Where do they dwell? The cities. They fear places like that, okay? They fear the woods, they fear the trees, they fear nature, they fear the bears, they fear all of that. Get out of the cities. And sometimes you just need to know when to go and give it, Kenny Rogers, right? You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold. Yeah, and that was really hard for me in San Diego because that was my hometown, and I'm not going to let you scare me out of here. And I've taken that stand before, but if you want to win the battle or the war, you may have to give up a few unnecessary, needless battles and look at them as tests, right? You can't engage or fight every single one. So choose your battles. And speaking of engagement, when somebody is, say, attacking you or confronting you or accusing you of things that aren't true or whatever, do not engage. And yes, I've also learned that the hard way. I used to try to defend myself, and then they take audio clips and change the words and change the context and turn it into something totally else. So whether you're politically involved in some way or any type of way, really, do not engage. Do not fall for the traps. So if you follow this advice, you should be like one of the strongest people out there. So again, know your worth. Know that you are blessed. Know that you have something special. So don't engage. Know that every single word you used will be used against you. It doesn't even matter. You can talk about how pretty my flowers are, and that's going to be turned into something else, right? Oh, look, she's talking about her heroin dealing or, whatever. Every single thing you say to these people will be used against you. So don't engage. Give them nothing. Keep the upper hand. I know it's hard. But hey, if they keep going after you, it's going to teach you the patience of Job. So again, who wins, really? I do want to say this in my life, as hard as it's been. And, these tests and obstacle courses, we'll call them, I have to say, because I followed my heart and didn't cave in and kept up, I know every single thing they did backfired, okay? Whether it was because I followed my heart and I was in the right place at the right time, or whether I had angels or somebody or whatever protecting me. Like, the timing was always impeccable. And that's because I always stood in my truth. And you can do the same thing. Don't cave. Don't make friends with them. They're not going to be nice to you. If your friends are hanging out with them, you have to drop your friends. And I'm not talking like ultimatums. Don't give anyone an ultimatum. That's what stalkers do. Okay? But quietly walk away. Okay? You have to allow, real love is allowance. And if these people, think it's cool to hang out with stalkers, then go, walk away, okay? Sometimes it's better and much healthier and will bring you greater rewards to learn to walk away from these people and these situations, as hard as it may be at the time, okay? I've definitely cried tears over pretty much, I think, every single person I had to say goodbye to. But where did it bring me? Okay, so know your truth, know who you are, do not engage, and get out of the cities, okay? Seriously, they don't go there. Driveways like this, people have like shotguns and I'm not saying we do, I'm just saying, you just gang stalkers, petty thieves, petty criminals, which is what they are, that don't want, to leave evidence, that don't want witnesses, that are basically afraid of the dark and afraid of their own shadow, which is why they do what they do. They never came and found me in my tent, right? They're not going to do that. I'm not saying go live in a tent, but... And another thing that helps, if you can, be mobile, whether you're a flagger, working jobs 2 weeks to 2 months at a time, or a truck driver, or traveling salesman, or selling crochet or photos out of your car, or healing oils, or whatever. You know what I mean? If it allows for you to be mobile. If you are stationary, you might have to move to a safer place. And you know what? Dude, it's hard, but it is so worth it. All right, keep up the good fight, keep up the faith, and you got this. Bye.